Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment and subscribe. In this video, we are going to talk about Petrobras as one of the company in maritime industry. Petrobras is a Brazilian petroleum company, semi-public and one of the largest companies in the world. Petrobras America Inc. in the US division of this huge company that until 1997 was the only oil company in Brazil. When the monopoly ended, the company is still remain one of the largest in the world and the biggest in the southern hemisphere. Petrobras has its quartered in Rio de Janeiro. Although it is headquartered in South America, Petrobras has global reach with operation all over the world from Japan and China to West Africa and the US. The company has more than 100 offshore production platforms, thousands of miles of pipelines, and 15 refineries. Most of the operations in recovering petroleum occur offshore in deep and ultra-deep water. This makes the business of working for Petrobras necessarily risky and dangerous. The next discussion is about the history of Petrobras. Petrobras began in 1953 and at the time the Brazilian government gave it legal monopoly over oil recovery and production. Output at the time the company firm was pretty small for Brazil at just 2,700 barrels a day. That has changed drastically over the decades and now Petrobras produces nearly 3 million barrels of oil every day. In the 1970s, Petrobras nearly went under because of the oil crisis, but bounced back with the 1974 discovery of a major oil field at the Campos Basin. In 1994, the company installed what was at the time the world's largest oil platform. It sank in 2001 after a huge explosion. In 1997, Petrobras lost its monopoly as the government allowed competitors to come to Brazil's oil fields. Petrobras Americas Inc. is the US division of the company and it operates nearly autonomously from the parent company. It was founded in 1987 and its headquarters in Houston, Texas. Petrobras America devotes much of its resources and time to cultivating oil fields and well in the Gulf of Mexico, a location that has been a home to many accidents, injuries, worker deaths, and oil spills. The next discussion is about Petrobras operation and projects. Petrobras has had a long history of which to develop a number of operation and projects, beginning with exploration and recovery of petroleum. This is one of its major types of operation and the company searches for and produces for both oil and natural gas. Brazil is rich in gas and oil, so much of what the company produces come right from its home country. However, Petrobras also has operation in Bolivia, Argentina, Venezuela, Colombia, Chile, Uruguay, Paraguay, Japan, Nigeria, Gabon, Namibia, and the US in the Gulf of Mexico. In addition to exploration and production, Petrobras is involved in refining natural gas and petroleum, in transporting crude resources and refined products, and is distributing them through wholesalers. One division of the company is responsible for natural gas trading and generating electricity and fertilizer. Biofuels are also important to Petrobras, and the company has one division devoted to producing biodiesel, ethanol, and sugar. The next is oil spills. Maritime oil and gas companies like Petrobras face many challenges including leaks and spills. Because of the huge output of the wells and refinery, spills can quickly become major environmental disaster that harm ecosystem, people, animals, and local economies. From the 1970s through the present, Petrobras has caused a number of spills, mostly in Brazil. This includes a 6 million liter spill in Guanabara in 1975 as well as another spill into the same bay in 2000. This latter 2000 spill was considered one of the worst to occur in the region ever. Several 100,000 gallons of crude oil leaked out of the broken pipeline and polluted beaches and delicate ecosystem. The government of Brazil immediately blamed Petrobras and called its pipeline old and poorly maintained. It was a huge ecological disaster and also hurt tourism as oil covered some of the country's most famous beaches. Workers' accidents and injuries and deaths. Oil spills are terrible and all too common, and yet the worst incident that maritime oil and gas companies like Petrobras face are those that injure and kill workers. Platforms and the ships and equipment that serve them are complicated, large, and dangerous. Workers have to be highly skilled to operate them, and even then, nearly anything can go wrong and cause a disastrous accident that injures and even kills people. One of Petrobras' worst accidents was the eventual sinking of P-36, the world's largest oil platform. The platform produced 80,000 barrels of oil every day before it sank on March 20, 2001. The incident started on March 15 when two explosions rocked the platform and exploded further. Event triggered the first explosion, while the second was caused by the leaking and ignition of hydrocarbon vapors. A third explosion finished off the platform, which took a few days to sink. The initial explosion killed 10 of the more 100 workers on the platform. Not all incidents are as tragic as the P-36 explosion, but those that are minor and cause only injuries are much more common. One example of this occurred aboard a vessel provided to transport a Petrobras America worker in facility in Peru. The boat struck something and flipped in the water, trapping the worker underneath. He suffered from a concussions, broken teeth, and other injuries. And then the next is maritime workers' right. Petrobras has been found to be negligent in many of its incidents and has also been found to have more incidents than the average for the industry. From injuries to fatalities, companies that employ maritime workers have certain responsibilities for their safety and well-being. Although the industry is always dangerous and risky, companies must provide the most reasonable safety measures possible to prevent accidents, injuries, and death. If you are a maritime worker in the dangerous offshore oil and gas industry, you put yourself at risk every day. You could be injured due to negligence, even if it seems like an accident. If you do, make sure you speak with a lawyer. Take no steps to agree to any compensation until an experienced maritime legal professional has reviewed your case. I think that's all the information that I can say to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you need information about maritime topics, you are in the right channel, because in this channel we talk about it a lot. And if you want us to talk about or discuss about the information that you need about maritime topics, you can just drop your comment below in the comment section, and later when we have a chance we will talk about it. And then do the same thing if you have a question, guys. You can also drop your question in the comment section, and later when we have the answer and time, we will answer your question too. And don't forget to share this video to your friends, family, and your loved one. Maybe they need information about maritime topics. So when you share this video to them, when they need the information, it means you already helped them to get through their problems. I think that's all, guys, the information that I can share to you. I hope you can take advantage from it. And don't forget to give like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.